and welcome to your weekly reading for the week commencing the 7th of December, going through to the 13th of December 2020. So if you joined me last week for the reading, we talked about the full moon, and it was quite a strong one, a very strong one, as full moons often are, but this was a particularly potent one for bringing up old grief and helping us to process all the things we've lost and grieved this year, and they've come in many different forms. So I hope you found the reading helpful in supporting you through that week if things were coming up for you. It's been a big clearing time. It still continues to be a big clearing time, particularly up until the solstice on the 21st of December. So don't be surprised if you feel a bit sensitive or out of sorts or emotional. It's normal with the energies that are around at the moment, and try and support yourself through that process. Get support and work on that sense of compassion where you can. It will just make the experience a little easier, a little softer. The message I got before I've even picked up my cards this week is balance, and it's not a particularly exciting word, balance, but it's really important, particularly as we come to the end of a very intense year for most people. So it doesn't mean that we can't have fun or we can't work hard. All of those things are fine as long as there is that sense of listening to your energy levels and knowing when you're pushing yourself just a little bit out of your ability to work with your energy levels. So just take a moment throughout your week, maybe a couple of times a day, just to tune in and listen to your energy levels and see what your body is trying to tell you, and know it's okay to rest, that you don't have to just keep trucking on. It's winter. The energies are much lower. We have less sunlight, and our ancestors would have been hibernating at this time of year. They would have been all in their caves, and that's not what this card is or this reading is suggesting, that you just get in a cave. But definitely allow yourself to rest more. Allow yourself to get under the duvet and watch something on your, on your Netflix account, or read a good book. It's okay to stop and chill out. So the pack I'm using this week, these are my son's favourite cards, the Power Animal cards by Dr. Stephen Farmer, and they're brilliant actually. They're great for kids, because kids really sort of resonate with animals, and they're a nice pack to introduce to children who are a little older. I mean, my son's not even 2, but he just likes the animals, but you know which animals he likes. But older kids can get a lot from them, and so they can be a nice starter pack for sort of 8, 9 upwards. Let's have a little shuffle and see what the cards say for us. So I always do a 3-card reading. So Monday, Tuesday is the first card. Then we go into Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit of Friday. And then the final card is for the end of Friday going into the weekend. So we'll pull out Monday. See what's in there. Oh, Godness. Godness, sorry, pardon me. You've lost me there. I'm back. The cards, a lot of them flew out. Who's in there? Who wants to come out? Right. Interesting. So this is our first card, porcupine, innocence. The message says, free yourself from guilt and shame. That's quite a heavy one, isn't it? But I tell you what's heavier, guilt and shame. They're the heavy guys. Freeing yourself is actually really wonderfully enlightening and freeing, obviously. So if you've been experiencing some sense of fear or shame or guilt around experiences you've had this year, or maybe things from a long time ago, now's the time to really start to let those heavy emotions go, because chances are they're not serving you anymore. Guilt has its place, but for example, if we steal something, we feel guilty. That's a normal place for guilt. If we break an obvious code, but often we feel guilty about things that aren't necessarily, we're basing it on a story that's not true for us, and that we've actually created in our minds. So just take a moment to look at those feelings and really see if you can just dig to the roots of what is causing that guilt or that shame. Because chances are it's got no basis anymore, and the only thing it's doing is just weighing you down and making you feel rubbish. So it might feel that Monday, Tuesday, some things, those heavy emotions are coming up, but they're coming up to be let go of, to be released. They don't want to be in your system anymore. This sense of moving towards this light solstice is just like clearing out all the junk. So that is the message from the little porcupine, little spiky guy. And you can call on, I mean, I work with spirit guides and angels. That might not resonate for you, but even if you just put out a little prayer of just help me release these emotions that no longer serve me, no longer belong to me. The universe always listens, and it will find ways to support you, whether it's processing things in your sleep, helping you make sense of things in your dreams, whether it's guiding you to a book or a healer. So it's a powerful thing just to put it out there that you are no longer willing to put up with these feelings and that you want some support in letting them go. Okay, let's have a little look here. Going into the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday. See what comes out. See if I can hang on to them this time. Oh, hello. I think both the next two cards have come out. Here we go. Fox. A little wintry fox there. Adaptability. Adapt to the changes that are happening. Wow. I mean, where was he at the start of the year? We've had quite a year, a lot of us. But maybe he was there, slinking along alongside us. It's been a changeable year for so many people, and the changes are still coming, and they will still continue to come. I mean, we don't know what next year holds, but chances are it will still have a lot of changes. It will still be things making us having to kind of think outside the box and change our reactions. And I think this is a powerful card in finding ways to adapt to what's changing. There are so many things out of our control at the moment in the bigger picture, but yet we do have a little bit of control in how we react to them, cope with them. So this energy that's coming in for the middle of the week is to support you in dealing with the changes that you come in your life. It might be something to do with work, it might be something to do with your relationships, but it's a supportive energy. So know that if you kind of open up to that energy, even just opening your arms and looking up is a very powerful thing to do. Just know that there is support coming through in the middle of the week for you to deal with the changes that are coming. Whether they're coming on a collective or a personal level, we are being supported through this time. And the last card that came out with the fox is this sleek black panther. Follow your passion. Interesting. So going into the weekend, it seems like there was a little sort of similar pattern to last week in the sense that it was a sort of a clearing, there was some stuff, heavy stuff coming up in the sort of first half, middle of the week, and then by the weekend it was encouraging us to kind of have some fun, explore the senses, feed your soul a bit. So this seems to be a continuation of that. You know, as we get nearer to Christmas, for so many people that celebrate Christmas, it is a nice chance to start to decorate the house, make ourselves feel good, put the lights up. I mean, I find lights very uplifting. So they're going up in their droves in our house at the moment. But follow your passion. It's also got a deeper meaning of listening to your dreams and your visions. And whilst it might not feel like a time for thinking big, and it's actually a potent time because we're clearing the field. I mentioned this last week. So we can sow the new seeds of what we want for our lives. So it's a good time to start thinking about how we want our lives to live and how we want to bring our gifts to the world and what we want to explore in our jobs and our hobbies. So if something's been coming to you for a while, nurture it, listen to it, don't just push it away. It's our passions that really give us our light and spark us up, and the more alight we are, the more we are helping those around us. So as we go into sort of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just follow your dreams, follow your passions as much as you can, listen to the sort of inner stirrings of the heart, and start to maybe write some things down that you want to bring into your life as we move forward out of this time of change. The bigger picture is that the old structures are falling down so that we can create something new and a better world. And it sounds cliched, but that is what's happening. We are starting to think about how we really want to live our lives and what kind of world we want to live in. And for a lot of people, that is more of a sense of connection, more of a sense of community, more of a sense of joy, things that inspire us. We're not just here to kind of create money and just get from one end of the other to the other. We have this gift of a human life, and there are so many things that can light us up and inspire us. So do the things that make you happy. Don't feel guilty for having fun, because it's really important and it's nourishing and it's healing. So yeah, take some time to listen to your dreams and to really do the things that give you joy and energy. So there we go. That's the reading for this week. I wish you much love on the path. Stay safe, stay nourished, and thank you listening.